And the first topic, like I said, I got a guest coming. So we're gonna earn not giving. These top five women I'm about to talk about here is earn not giving. Listen, we got some ladies here, man, and they've been putting on a show this year. And I want to talk about five ladies that I think are the top ones to be MVP. Excuse me. And we're going to start with a person that didn't make the top five. I want to give a shout out to Paige Beckers. She is right there, I believe. She's definitely going to be an MVP candidate. You know, excuse me. Her team, they're in playoff contention. I think they are still building the right team around Paige. I'm not sure if her and Enrique can really, really, really flourish playing the style they play. Now, adding the AZ Fud, which she did just get injured for the remainder of the season, it kind of helped them out a bit, a more off-ball player. But Paige Beckers, to me, I think that she is definitely going to win one, but she does not crack my top five. She does not crack the top five. Shout out to Paige, though. She's having a great year. I think she averaged about 20 points, 5 assists, and she's leading her team. No one expected the Wings to really be good this year. They're not great, but they're in playoff contention. So that's all you can ask for when you're a team that was picking first overall this year. Literally, they had the last two first overall picks. It's kind of similar to, kind of similar to the Fever. The Fever got Aaliyah Boston, then they went and got Caitlin Clark, and now you see them. They're contending now. So the Dallas Wings are looking to do the same. I think they had to make one more move next year. Jessica Shepard has been a beast, so I think they need to make one more move. But let's get on to the list. All right, coming in at number 5, we got a dynamite scorer here, and that's my girl Kelsey Mitchell from the Indiana Fever. Woo! She been getting buckets, averaging 24 points, and she just tied the WNBA record for the most 20-point games consecutive with 20 of them. So she's just had her 20th. She had her 20th 20-point game this year, and she's been balling, man. She's been giving the Fever exactly what they need. She's been consistent. She shows up almost every single night and puts up her numbers. I believe that 24 points gets her second place in scoring this year. And I knew someone was going to say 5 is too low for her. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hard for me to put her number anything higher than that because she has another player on her team that is balling as well. It's not like she's literally, I'm not saying carrying, but she's not carrying. She's doing her job as far as scoring the ball. And the best thing about it, you guys, she's averaging 24 points. She's shooting 50% from the field. She is money. 44% from 3 and 85% from the free throw line. So she's a very efficient scorer. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from her. When Caitlin Clark first got to Indiana, I was telling people, like, listen, she's nice. Don't get me wrong. They were trying to compare, like they say, how come Angel Reese's team ain't winning like her team? Because Angel Reese ain't on a team like her. You know what I'm saying? She had Marina Marbury. Don't get me wrong. She nice. But Aaliyah Boston is one of the best bigs in the league. Kelsey Mitchell is showing everybody. Everybody's finally seeing how good she truly is. She is a bucket. And it's not like she just catch and shoot. She can get down and dirty. She got handles. She got moves. So shout out to my boy Carl. I knew he wasn't gonna like this. He's been talking about Kelsey all year. He said that 5 is too low, and he's saying true, but Kelsey legit is the closer. I get it. She's definitely the closer. But the person that has the ball in the hand, the person that controls the offense is not her. So I got Kelsey Mitchell coming in 4th. Like I said, if you got another player on your team averaging 2 points less than you, like, it's hard for me to make you the most valuable. You feel what I'm saying? So Kelsey Mitchell comes in at number 5 for me. At number 4 is Breonna Stewart. Yes, Big Stewie is in there. Big Stewie is right now 5th in scoring, averaging 20 points a game. She averages 8 rebounds a game, 3 assists a game, while getting 1 block and 1 steal per game. So the New York Liberty, they didn't have Sabrina the full year, but they're still 22-15, pretty decent record. They're still getting into the playoffs. They won a Commissioner's Cup this year, and Breonna Stewart is playing pretty well. She's shooting 40% from the field. She's not excellent from the three, only shooting 26%, but she's a 34% career shooter, so we don't expect her to really hit a lot of threes. And she's 85% from the free throw line. And right now, I think she's helping the New York Liberty stay afloat. I think they won their last 10 out of 11 games since that blowout to the they got blown out by the Fever. But Breonna Stewart, I think she's having it's under the radar year. She hasn't had a lot of crazy games. She is getting older. You know, she's a veteran. She's a player that's been doing this for a while. She's a 2-time MVP winner. So, but I have Breonna Stewart at number 4. I feel like she's definitely deserves to be up in these MVP conversations. No one else on her team is averaging 20 more points, and she's definitely a model of consistency for her team. So shout out to Breonna Stewart as well. All right, number 3. Now this one it gets hot. This one it gets hot. Number 3, we're gonna go with Caitlin Clark from the Indiana Fever. Yes, that's why it was hard for me to put Kelsey Mitchell higher than number 5. She almost didn't make the list, but I had to give her respect because she's definitely balling out. Second in scoring is a lot. That means a lot. But Caitlin Clark has emerged on the scene. She was like number 4 or 5 to me at first. Kelsey Mitchell's kind of ahead of her. You know, a lot of people saying Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on that team. Pump your brakes. She is the scorer. We get it. She got the best moves. She's the best scorer on the team. We're doing that. See, here we go. Now, what really did it for me was this past month, these past 11 games. Caitlin Clark has elevated her game, and she's definitely passed Kelsey Mitchell. I'm sorry, Carl. My eyes, she's passed her, bro. In her last 11 games, Caitlin Clark's averaging 26 points, 9.4 assists, 3.5 rebounds, shooting 50, 40, 87 shooter splits. And right now, she is dominating the ball, and they have, in those 11 games, they've had 117 offensive rating, which would be a WNBA record if the season ended right now. She has them clicking and firing on all cylinders. She's the first person to average those numbers within an 11-game stretch, to be quite honest. Right now, what's she at? Caitlin Clark is averaging 22 points, 8 assists, 44% from the field. Well, I'll give her 45. 35% from 3, 85% from the free throw line. She's having a pretty good year. And then, on top of that, she's the only player in the WNBA top 3 in points and assists. So she's 3rd in points, and I believe she's first in assists now, I believe. Yeah, I think she's first now. She was second behind Alyssa Thomas. Yeah. Well, actually, it's like 1A, 1B. Thomas at 8.2. She got 8.3. You feel me? But Caitlin Clark, see, for me, who has, the most pressure on them? And I think it's Caitlin Clark. You know, when you have to run the offense as the point guard, her usage rate is much higher. She executes. She's the reason why this team is running as smooth as they run. And I believe, because they don't have a lot of good finishers over there. It's only really Kelsey and my girl, Aaliyah Boston. Sophie Cunningham be breaking layups left and right. Oh, my goodness. If she had better finishers on that team, I can see her averaging like 12 assists in a season. She's that gifted of a passer. She knows how to advance the ball up. She knows how to make cross passes. She does a little bit of everything. Caitlin Clark is having a pretty great year, and the Fever are 24-12. They're in contention. I don't think they're going to win it. but they are in contention. When you have the number 2 and number 3 scorer on your team, that's a dangerous duo. That's the best backcourt in basketball. I mean, you gotta give it to them. Those two ladies put on all day, every day. Shout out to my man Angel Reese, fine. Got Angel Reese, yes sir. Shout out to Angel Reese. You know, that's my girl. She's a rebounding machine. She's gonna go down as the best rebounder ever. We gonna stamp that. She's gonna be the best rebounder ever. We gonna go ahead and stamp that. Shout out to my boy Odo here, Atlanta Dream / Angel Reese fan. Shout out to him. But yeah, Caitlin Clark is having a good year. I can't deny it at all. She's playing pretty well. I think she deserves to be number 3 on the MVP list. All right, let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we got to get a young girl some respect. Now, listen, a lot of people are going to sit here and say, she don't got better numbers, though. It's all about the impact. Olivia Miles is number 2 in MVP votes. Well, not votes, in the MVP race, according to RBO Vaughn. I'm going to say it again. Olivia Miles, the front runner for Rookie of the Year, I knew that once they drafted her. If anybody been watching Olivia Miles, you know that she is like that. She's like that. Shout out to Carl again. He think Olivia Miles number 1. Carl, I'm going to break it down for you. I got you. Stay there. Relax. I got you. Just hope you got some Chipotle or something over there playing. Just relax. I got you. Olivia Miles right now is averaging 19 points, about 4.6. I'm gonna give her 20 points, 19.9 points. I'll give her 20. Averaging about 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and she's shooting 49.7% from the field, pretty much 50. She's also shooting 40% from 3, which is pretty good. She only shoots about 4 a game, which is a good number. And she shoots 87% from the free throw line. She's having an efficient year. But the main reason why she's really in the MVP conversation, man, the Minnesota Lynx was without their best player for most of the year. They still was number 1 in WNBA. Soon as she stepped on the scene, everybody knew who she was. Soon as she stepped on the scene, everybody felt her presence. She's a scorer. She's a passer. She's a person that plays some pretty decent defense, in my opinion. And I feel like the best part about her game is she doesn't have to dominate the ball to be good. But you want her with the ball because her floor general skills are just so elite. A lot of players say she plays like a veteran already. Olivia Miles, so then look, the Lynx get their best player back, which is Carlia, Big Fee. Shout out to Carl. And Olivia Miles is still dominating the ball. She is still the best player on the court most games for this team. And I feel like that goes to show how good she is because Carlia could have came back and she could have definitely, you know what I'm saying, forced her way into the games. But she doesn't do that. Shout out to my little bro, JMO 6 Mil. Yes, sir. Olivia Miles like that. Had them balling before Collier came back from injury. Exactly. They were the best team they've been the best team all year. And a big shout out has to go to Olivia Miles for that. So Olivia Miles, you automatically gonna win that Rookie of the Year. I don't gotta talk about that. That's easy money. Number 2 in MVP voting. She gotta be. I gotta give her respect. Yeah, bro. J-Mo said, yeah, bro. I don't think Olivia Miles' usage rate even went up there with the other stars, and she still be dominating. Yeah, man. She definitely be dominating. And, well, I can give you her usage rate because her usage rate it's not super high, but it ain't super low neither. So, I mean, I got it right here, I believe. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where's she at? There she go. Yeah, it's not that high, J-Mo. It's 27.2 usage rate. It's the highest on the team for sure. But like you said, it's a lot of other stars that like Caitlin Clark. She dominates the ball a lot more. All right. So we gotta go ahead. We gave our shout out to the people in line, you know, trying to get the MVP. But I'm about to talk about who's gonna get the MVP. Because to me, this is hands down. I gotta put both hands. Hands down. Number one, Asia Wilson. What are we talking about? Really, what are we talking about? She leads the league in points. She leads the league in blocks. She leads the league in field goals made. Did y'all know the only player to average 26 points ever was Asia Wilson? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Asia Wilson is the only player in WNBA history to score 1,000 points in a season? She's about to do that again this year. She needs like 100. I think it's like 139 points, something like that. Asia Wilson is hands down the best player in the WNBA, and she's dominating on defense. Shout out to Earl. Do you think she's gonna be the face of the WNBA? I don't know about the face, Olivia Miles. Taylor Clark kind of got that right now because she just. But they're challenging, and there's some players coming in. I think the WNBA is about to get a lot more good players that's gonna challenge this Clayton Clark thing because Olivia Miles, Paige, then you got Juju coming. So we're gonna see. J-Mo, yeah, Asia averaging like 26 or 27, and she probably defensive player of the year again. She's number one in blocks. J-Mo, she's doing it. I got some more stuff for y'all. Did you know she's the only player in WNBA and NBA history to lead the league in scoring and blocks? And she did it twice. She about to do it for a third time. Another thing, she's 139 points away from scoring 1,000 points in a season. The second time this ever happened in WNBA history. Only player to average more points than her this year was her in 2024, 26.9, and that's the WNBA record. So come on, man. I don't see how anybody else can say anybody else should win MVP, to be quite honest. I just don't. She's averaging the most points. She's blocking the most shots. She's top 5 in rebounds. She does it all. And when she doesn't score 20 points or more, her team is 4-6. So they need her to do this. Now, Carl say what? I get all that. I really do. But Olivia Real Life put the links on her back, like you said. See, that's what people get things twisted. She didn't put them on her back. She balled out, yes. But we're not going to sit here and act like Kayla McBride's not having a decent year. We're not going to sit here and act like Courtney Williams isn't a hooper. We're not going to sit here and act like Natasha Howard didn't have a coming back to life season. They have a really good team over there. Olivia Miles has been the orchestrator. She has been the glue to put everything together, but she's not putting the team on her back. I'm sorry. J-Mo, yeah, Diana Taurasi averaged 25 points. That's the next highest, I think. Asia a dog, and when she's done, she's going to have a legit GOAT case. That is a fact. They talk about who the best WNBA players ever. Asia in that list already, in my opinion. Asia is already in that list. I mean, she has four MVPs already. two or three defensive player of the years already. Like, she's dominating the game. 2 scoring titles already. About to get another one. I mean, it's hard to deny greatness. Now, I get it. Some people, when LeBron kept winning, they want to find somebody else to give it to. That's what they do. Now, if they're going to do that to Asia, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I can do about that. But the numbers don't lie. The impact don't lie. She is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. And she's having a phenomenal season. Carl say, I really do get what Asia doing. She a South Carolina shorty. Them Aces better stop looking bad, though. Well, the Aces, they're not looking. Now, the thing I can say about the Aces, they're not as deep as they used to be. Losing, what's the girl name? She a beast, too. She a beast. Plum. Losing Plum, they picked up Jewel Lloyd, but she is an old veteran just to come off the bench and hit a 3 or 2. She don't even be balling like she used to. So they don't have the depth that they're accustomed to having. Now Jackie Young is having a great year. They're starting 5. It's really 4 out the 5 that's really be balling consistently. And I think that's their main problem. They just don't have that depth. That's why Asia Wilson has to carry. I don't see them winning it all. I mean, they have a shot when you got Asia out there, but I think it's going to be tough for them this year. That's your five though, man. That's a five. Number five. I'm gonna go by one more time. Number five, Kelsey Mitchell. Number four, Big Stewie. Number three, Caitlin Clark. Number two, Olivia Miles. And number one, Asia Wilson. Hey, you can hate your boy if you want, but I'm telling you, Asia is her. She gonna get it done. I'm telling you. And if she don't get it done, it's just because they tired of giving her the MVP. Just like they did LeBron, like they do Jokic. You know, that's what they do. But if you look at the numbers, the impact, it's hard to deny Asia Wilson from her fifth MVP. Her fifth MVP. Woo! Them girls, man. I'm telling you, them girls get me fired up. All right, now. We about to move on to the next topic. Make sure you like, subscribe, you share. Anybody that's a fan of the game basketball. You feel me? I'm not going to say the NBA. I'm just going to say the game of basketball. You feel me? Shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. You guys are going crazy right now. You know, I love to interact with you guys. Hey, Carl, I knew you was going to have some beef with me. But, you know, Olivia, she closed. I was about to put Caitlin in front of her. However, the impact she's had all season is hard for me to think. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to me to think. All right, one more. J-Mo said, I was thinking Olivia Miles was 1-2 because of what I've been watching, but looking at stats, age is number one for sure. Hey, man, it's hard to give Olivia Miles. She don't have, if she would have been averaging like 22, 9, 8 assists, you know what I'm saying? We could have a different conversation. But she's barely scratching 20. She averaged about 6 assists. So She trust me. She ain't going nowhere. She gonna get her one. Somebody gonna beat Asia out one of these years. It just ain't gonna be this year, in my opinion. All right, man. We're gonna move on to the next topic. I got my boy waiting, you know, to step up in here.